Hi everyone and welcome to Psychology 101. Today we'll be talking about two very important experiments that I claim started the modern psychology. The first one is Wilhelm Wundt experiment, and it's actually the first psychological experiment. Um, This experiment was conducted at 1879, and Wundt tried to experiment measuring the time it took for participants to respond to a sound. By doing that, he believed he could gain insights into the mental processes that underlie perception and reaction time. This experiment laid the foundation for the development of psychology as a scientific discipline and influenced the work of many subsequent researchers in the field. The next experiment we will be talking about is a fascinating but controversial psychological study, which is named the Stanford Prison Experiment. The Stanford Prison Experiment was conducted in 1971 by psychologist Philip Zimbardo at Stanford University. The experiment aimed to investigate how people would react when placed in a simulated prison environment, with some participants assigned as guards and others as prisoners. Zimbardo and his team recruited 24 male participants and randomly assigned them to the roles of guards and prisoners in a simulated prison environment set up in the basement of the psychology department at Stanford. The experiment was intended to last for 2 weeks, but it was cut short after just 6 days due to the extreme and abusive behavior exhibited by the guards towards the prisoners. The guards quickly began to take their roles too seriously and started to abuse and humiliate the prisoners, forcing them to perform degrading tasks and subjecting them to psychological. The prisoners in return began to exhibit signs of stress and psychological trauma, with some of them experiencing emotional breakdowns and others attempting to escape the simulated prison environment. Zimbardo was shocked at the extreme and unexpected behavior exhibited by both the guards and the prisoners, and he abruptly ended the experiment. The Stanford Prison Experiment continues to be a controversial study in the field of psychology, as it raised ethical questions about the use of deception and the potential harm caused to participants. Nonetheless, it remains a valuable case study on the power of social factors in influencing human behavior. The study proved that any behavior could be shaped by psychological factors. And after the global media has seen the power of this, people started to take things more seriously in terms of psychological studies. This was all for today, and I hope it was informative for you. See you in the next episode where I will be exploring the human mind.